been proudly serving East Tennessee for over 60 years. We use only the best equipment like American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning for your residential, new construction, or commercial needs. City Heat and Air.
There's the prayer.
Now you should have sound. This is ridiculous, Witcher. Come on. Thank you very much, Kimberly. Hopefully I looked at the chat a little bit too late. Anyways, we've got rain showers around the area. I was talking about that and how the rain showers are going to continue to swing their way through the area. Let's see if I can get my words straight here. Sorry about that, my friends. All right, so the rain showers are going to be, the majority of them are going to be isolated across the mountain counties for the day today. That was a time lapse from Monroe County, and now we take you to a live view from Monroe County this morning, and it's a soggy one. Okay, you should be. Yeah, there I am, Chris. Yeah, because I had my lav mic on and I turned off my main mic. That was the problem. When I recorded, I was on the weather wall, so I had my lav on. All right. Anyways, thanks, Chris. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. So the rain showers are with us. Let's talk for a moment of time about what happened yesterday. Yesterday, we did top out in the 80s again. So 78 in Chattanooga, 81 in Knoxville, 82 in Tri-Cities. It was another warm one. Not as warm as it was both Saturday and Sunday, but still another toasty one. The culprit to this rain is some upper-level energy riding along this frontal boundary that's continuing to hang out with us. And this front's going to kind of stall out across parts of the Tennessee mountains in Georgia and say North and South Carolina. And so because of that, that's going to keep those rain chances elevated here over the next couple of days. Then it should wash out. But heat and humidity and a zonal flow in the atmosphere is going to help to keep some afternoon showers and thunderstorms going. I do think and anticipate Friday into Saturday to bring us more widespread showers and thunderstorms. Not necessarily severe weather at this point of the game, but we'll see how this all plays out this week. If you have travel plans to our west over into Nashville, well, we're going to see a lot more sunshine and not as much rainfall there. But if you're staying here, and if you're vacationing from the mountain counties, you're going to be contending with some scattered showers throughout much of the day today. So it's going to be kind of overcast, gray, and a dreary, damp day across the mountain counties. So again, track it with the interactive radar. Here's your future cast. Pick it up on the general rule of thumb. Now, this has the majority of the rain over into North Carolina. Does the front kind of set up a little bit further to the south? And that's the possibility. I think still the general idea is that we are going to see those mountain showers. And not really probably a lot of activity for the rest of East Tennessee. Now, could we see a pop-up stray shower or thunderstorm? Sure. But I don't think the majority of it's going to be for most of us. I think it's going to be across the mountain counties. And you can see our future cast accumulations showing that just that itself is that most of the rains from Chattanooga all the way to Tri-Cities, Unicoi, Carter counties, and the Smoky Mountain National Park. All right, temperatures this morning as you step outside. We're in the 50s and 60s. Not a bad start to the day. It feels pretty good outside. Plus the nice little cool feel of the rainfall and the pitter-patter of the rain here this morning. Of course, if you're traveling, it's going to slow you down just a bit because of that big old batch of rain. By lunchtime, we're going to be at 69. We're warming into the low to mid 70s today. So we're going to be a little bit cooler. We're going to have a lot more cloud coverage hanging out with us for the majority of the day. So do anticipate mostly cloudy skies. Hopefully those ball fields dry out a little bit. If you've gotten a lot of rain so far this morning, because I know we got ball games and practices, then the kids just can't get out there and practice or play ball games when the fields are wet. Of course, we're talking more so baseball. I played soccer. We played in the rain, sleet, snow, and hail. All of the things, right? All right, so elevated rain chances. Okay, so here's the deal. Notice the nighttime hours, not necessarily a lot of rainfall, but during the daytime, the thicker, darker green lines are daytime versus nighttime. Lighter, skinnier green is nighttime. But the general rule of thumb is that we're going to see those pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So do anticipate that. I've got a 40% chance of rain today because not everyone's going to get the rainfall. So I've dumbed that down or toned it down to about a 40% because it's basically going to be across the mountain counties where we do have a 100% chance of rain. Just realize this is covering all of East Tennessee when I have those percentages. If you go to the East Tennessee weather app and check out your percentages for your specific location, it'll give you the best idea for your latitude, longitude, and elevation. And so that's what the app does. Kind of interpolates everything that I forecast above and beyond Knox County and say Bradley County is, so I forecast for certain counties. And then if you live outside of those areas, it's going to interpolate where you are and what I'm forecasting for those areas. So the general rule of thumb is 40% chance of rain, generally speaking, for everybody in East Tennessee, but 100% chance of rain in the mountains. Everybody's seeing a pop-up shower or thunderstorm here over the next several days. Better coverage of rainfall as we get into Friday, Saturday, as our next little wave of energy swings on into the area. And when you add up a week's worth of moisture, we're talking about the possibility of about an inch of rainfall. So some beneficial rain as long as we don't have severe weather with this. And I don't think that we're going to have much in the way of severe weather with this whole system in and of itself. All right, to the 7-day forecast we go. Temperatures will be the coolest today at 74. Then we'll climb into the upper 70s for the rest of the week. And so we're going to be trending above average by about 5 or so degrees. Scattered showers and thunderstorms becoming a little bit more isolated in nature, I think, as we get into our Sunday. And Monday, much more of the same. Maybe a few isolated afternoon showers and thunderstorms, but more scattered showers and storms today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, as well as Saturday. So Saturday may be a washout, at least in the morning hours. Based on the latest timing of this next disturbance, looks like it's probably going to be a little bit on the later side on Saturday and then earlier in the day on Sunday. So definitely something that we'll continue to highlight here over the next couple of days, but it's nice to get some rainfall. Did you mow your yard? Have you mowed your yard yet? Hopefully so. It's probably going to be really long if you didn't. Sorry about the no sound there, my friends, at the very beginning. You think I'd get it together. Where were you this weekend, Steven? I saw your wife. It was nice. Let's see. Sending prayers. Who are we sending prayers to? Oh, no. Good morning. Heading to the hospital today to hopefully start feeling better. Stay safe on the roads and have a great Tuesday. Felicia, I hope you stay safe. Hopefully you get better here real soon. So obviously everyone's sending you lots of prayers. Raining pretty hard in South Knoxville right now. Thanks, Felicia. I appreciate it. And really enjoying a little bit of this rain this morning. Ah, yes. I am too. I'm not much of a rainy day kind of a person. Kind of makes me want to sit on the couch and do nothing. But it is nice to hear the pitter patter of the rain and a couple rumbles of thunder in the back. We're hoping to get the garden out this coming weekend. Yes, I'm going to try to do the same thing. I have not had a chance because we were obviously camping this past weekend, Becky, but I was thinking about that when I was laying in bed last night going, okay, how do I get a lot of dirt and all the things that I need to get our garden up and running? Because I really do want to have the garden this year. My dog had surgery and been busy with Elgin. Oh, hey, Tina. How are you, my friend? Good morning, Don. How are you? You've been busy with him. Yes, not Elgin. Him. How about him? Going to go try and play some golf this morning. Have to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ah, Lee. Busy man. Busy man. All right, let's get to work with the national holidays for the day today. We'll take you back outside. Let's take you to downtown Gatlinburg, shall we? It's a rainy one. Raindrops are falling on my head. Oh, sorry about that. I should never sing on TV, should I? All right, national holidays for the day today. We got some good ones. I checked on them already. So here we go. Let's talk about them. Birthdays and events. Of course, we're celebrating birthdays and events. Of course, as always, happy birthday to you or your loved ones if they're celebrating a birthday today. It's School Bus Driver Appreciation Day. Thank you to all the school bus drivers in our communities. They have a lot of patience, and I will have to say a big shout out to Miss Elise. She is our school bus driver, and she is literally, hands down, the best school driver I have ever had an experience to be with. Now, I've never been on the bus with her, but she takes care of those kids, my friends. She is amazing, and I know all of you school bus drivers that do this for a living, thank you, because I know you do what you can do. And listen, it's all about the attitude and getting those kids off to school on the right foot and having a good time, and I think that's really what it's all about for the kids, but it's a hard job to have. You got to get up early, you got to work in the middle of the day, go pick up the kids, and you have to deal with kids, a lot of them, on the daily. So thank you for everything you do. All right, excuse me, it's National Jelly Bean Day. We give a big shout out to that. Seems like that's a couple days late. Feels like National Jelly Bean Day should have been on Easter Sunday, but anybody like jelly beans? My favorite are Jelly Bellies. Absolutely could put down an entire bag of Jelly Bellies in no time at all. Yeah, thanks a lot, Beverly. I won't. It's been, listen, I didn't warm up my voice this morning. All right, just give me a break, okay? Thanks a lot, Chris. Debbie, have a great day to you as well. Jelly Bellies, love them. How can you not? Now, have you had the Bamboozled ones? Have you played the game Bamboozled with the jelly beans? If you have, that's probably the only time you're ever going to play it. It's disgusting. Look that one up. All right, it's also National Girl Scout Leaders Day. Give a big shout out to the Girl Scout leaders. Growing some young women, some girls into women here through Girl Scouts. And big shout out to the Girl Scouts and, of course, any of the Scouts. I am an Eagle Scout myself, so I do try to partake in some of the scouting events as much as I can, go talk to the Scouts as much as I can to kind of give back, but wouldn't be here without it. So I'm glad I found it. Listen, if you've got kids in Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts or just Scouts in general now, I guess it is called, if they're getting close, if they're getting bummed out, if they're getting bored, if they're saying it's not cool anymore, tell them to keep going. But they're going to have to take it upon themselves. I woke up one day and said, you know what? If I don't get my Eagle Scout, I'm so close. If I don't get my Eagle Scout, I am going to be so frustrated. And, well, I'm glad I did. All right, it's National Earth Day. Yay, go plant a tree today. I got to take a couple trees down that are dead, so that would be like the opposite of Earth Day, but they're dead anyways. Those are your national holidays. Happy National Earth Day. Girl Scout Leaders Day, Jelly Bean Day, School Bus Driver Appreciation Day, and of course, birthdays and events. Ooh, got some good rain coming down to Volunteer Cove Marina here. Take a look at this. It's a coming down in South Knoxville. That's just south of downtown, by the way. Grab the umbrellas and the rain jackets. You're going to need those. You're going to need those throughout the day today. Do have some cool pictures to share with you here this morning as well. Otto's been all over it. So these are some of these pictures are coming in from Autopilot. And we have got some great ones to share with you. So we got a cool shot of the moon, red-winged blackbird, and the moon. He says, "Ooh, this is a cool one. Red-winged blackbird, and the moon off in the distance." See if we can't get that all on screen. How about that one? And remember, he's sending these through Witcher's Pictures using the East Tennessee Weather app. Cool shot there, Otto. He's got a couple good ones in here. Let me get another one for you. This one's from the April sunrise. I mean, this is gorgeous. Down in Ringgold, Georgia is where he joins us from. I don't know if he's on the broadcast this morning. But if you are on here, Otto, good shots, my friends. That's a great one. Let's get another one on there. We've got another great one. Let's see. This is also Blueberry Bee. Only see these a few years. Here we go. Get those blueberries. We've got blueberry plants. Get that blueberry bush there, Mr. B. Pollinate that thing like nobody's business. And we got a good one from William. Big shout out to William Ward this morning. Hello, little friends. Hello, little friends. William says, let's see. Hi from Whitesburg. There we go. No, we shouldn't do that again. Great shots, though. If you want to upload some pictures, you can do so with the Witcher's Pictures link using the East Tennessee Weather app. And again, probably a good time right now to share with you the East Tennessee Weather app and the interactive radar. So remember to make sure that you allow GPS location services and push notifications, because then you can click on the radar. There is, so we've got let's see what we got. We've got a dense fog advisory for Fentress and Cumberland County. That's showing up on the app this morning. But what it's going to be good for is the past, current, and future radar of 2 hours. So there's your past 2 hours, if it works today. Pauses at the current hour, there's your future cast of 2 hours. So you can see how over the next couple of hours, Alcoa, Maryville, you're going to start to see some improving weather conditions with some showers back to our south and southwest. Frontal boundary kind of hanging out with us right now. And that's going to be lingering. So the East Tennessee Weather app is going to be a great tool on these rainy days to check in with what's going on. That's what we got going on. So make sure you download it today. Just search East TN Weather, all one word. Got another great photo coming in from Felicia before we wrap things up this morning. Great group of people right there, Felicia. Happy Easter to you and your family. Take care of yourself. Good luck at the hospital today. Anybody have any ailments? We're thinking about you. We're praying for you. Make sure you take care of yourself. Get some exercise. Listen to your body. It's going to be a rainy day, not all day, but especially across the mountain counties. I have already posted my forecast on the 24-hour channel. If you're just now joining us, or if you're joining us from the app this morning, good morning to you. Stick with me on the app. I'll send you back to the 24-hour weather channel. You'll get your forecast from yours truly right there at the top. So don't go anywhere yet. Or you can just click on the daily forecast weather update button, and you'll get your forecast there as well. All right, we sure hope you have a great day. Be safe, be kind to each other. Life is short, as they say. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. It's going to be another day. See you later, my friends. Have a great day.